Archangel Michael warns, stop immediately. God says you have only 10 seconds left or you will lose everything He planned for you. Open this now. There is a gentle pause happening around you right now, a moment where the noise of the world softens and something higher draws closer to your heart. This message has found you because your spirit is ready to listen, not out of fear, but out of alignment. Take a slow breath and allow these words to settle within you. Archangel Michael stands beside you as a protector of clarity and courage, not to frighten you, but to steady you. What is being offered to you in this moment is awareness. You are being reminded of the path that was designed with care, patience, and love. Nothing here is meant to rush you into panic. Everything here is meant to bring you back into truth. God sees the effort you have been making, even when no one else noticed. The quiet sacrifices, the unanswered questions, the moments where you kept going without applause. This message is not about loss. It is about remembering what has already been prepared for you and choosing to stay connected to it. Right now, your attention matters. Not because something bad will happen if you look away, but because something meaningful is unfolding when you choose to remain present. Stillness is opening a door. Calm focus is aligning pieces that once felt scattered. You are not late. You are not failing. You are arriving. Archangel Michael brings reassurance, not pressure. He reminds you that strength does not always roar. Sometimes strength is simply staying, listening, and trusting what feels peaceful rather than loud. Let go of the urge to doubt yourself. Let go of the weight that never belonged to you. God's plan for you has always been rooted in growth, protection, and purpose. Nothing meant for you can be taken away by distraction alone. What is required is awareness, not fear. Presence, not panic. Faith, not force. As you continue listening, notice how your mind becomes quieter. Notice how your heart feels steadier. This is alignment. This is guidance arriving softly, exactly when you were ready to receive it. Stay with this moment. Let it anchor you. You are supported. You are seen. You are guided. And everything meant for you is still unfolding in its perfect time. There is a reason your attention is still here, gently held without pressure. This is not coincidence. This is connection. When the world outside feels demanding, this moment becomes a place of grounding, where your inner strength is quietly restored. Archangel Michael reminds you that protection does not always arrive as a shield raised high. Sometimes it arrives as calm certainty, as a feeling that you are not alone, even when answers have not fully formed yet. That calm you may be sensing now is not imagined. It is guidance settling into place. God's voice is not rushed. It does not compete with noise. It waits patiently for your awareness to soften. When you choose to remain open, clarity begins to replace confusion. Paths that once felt blocked begin to reveal small openings, one by one, without force. You are being guided to trust the process unfolding within you. Not everything must be understood immediately. Some truths are meant to be felt before they are fully known. What matters now is your willingness to remain present, to allow insight to rise naturally rather than chasing it. Archangel Michael stands for courage rooted in peace. He encourages you to release the habit of expecting struggle before blessings. You are allowed to receive good things gently. You are allowed to move forward without proving your worth through exhaustion. Notice how your breathing slows as you stay with these words. That is alignment returning. That is your spirit remembering its balance. Nothing is being taken from you in this moment. Something is being restored. God's plan does not disappear when you pause. It becomes clearer. The more you remain grounded, the more you recognize what truly matters and what can be released without loss. Stay here a little longer. Let this message complete its work within you. You are safe. You are supported. And what lies ahead is unfolding with purpose, guided by wisdom that has never left your side. As this message flows forward, allow yourself to feel the steadiness growing inside you. There is nothing you need to do except remain aware. Awareness is powerful. It gently realigns what has been drifting and restores what felt distant. Archangel Michael speaks through calm assurance. He reminds you that your life is not fragile. It is guided. Even moments that felt uncertain were shaping resilience within you. Nothing you walked through was wasted. Every step strengthened your ability to receive what comes next. God's presence is closer than you think. It moves through quiet thoughts, through sudden peace, through the feeling that you are being held even while standing on your own. When you stop resisting stillness, wisdom rises naturally. You do not need to chase signs. You are already within them. You may notice memories, emotions, or realizations surfacing gently. Let them pass without judgment. They are not here to overwhelm you. They are here to clear space. With each release, your path becomes lighter, your vision clearer. Archangel Michael encourages trust in your inner knowing. You have sensed truth before. You have felt when something was right even without proof. That same inner compass is active now, guiding you toward choices that bring peace rather than pressure. God's plan unfolds through alignment, not anxiety. When your heart settles, opportunities recognize you. When your mind quiets, answers arrive. You are not behind. You are precisely where growth becomes grace. Remain present with this feeling. Let it anchor you deeper. Strength is being renewed. Confidence is returning without force. Protection surrounds you in ways you do not need to see to feel. Stay open as this message continues. What is meant to reach you is doing so gently, steadily, and with purpose. Something subtle is shifting as you stay with this message. It is not loud, yet it is powerful. This is the moment where understanding moves from the mind into the heart. You are not being pushed forward. You are being drawn inward, toward clarity. Archangel Michael reminds you that true guidance never overwhelms. It strengthens quietly. The peace you are sensing is not temporary. It is a sign that you are aligning with what was meant for you long before doubt ever appeared. God's protection works through awareness. When you become still, you notice what once went unseen. Patterns begin to make sense. Decisions that felt heavy start to feel lighter. You realize you have always been supported, even in moments where you felt alone. There is nothing you need to prove here. No test to pass. No pressure to perform. This message exists to remind you of your worth, not to measure it. You are valued beyond effort. You are guided beyond confusion. Archangel Michael stands as a reminder that courage can be calm. You do not need to fight for what is aligned with you. What belongs to you responds to peace, not force. Release the idea that struggle is required for growth. God's plan unfolds when trust replaces tension. When you allow yourself to remain present, opportunities arrange themselves naturally. The right thoughts arrive at the right time. The next step becomes clear without urgency. Notice how staying with this message feels grounding rather than draining. That is intentional. Guidance that is true leaves you steadier, not anxious. It leaves you clearer, not confused. Remain here as this unfolds further. You are being reminded of who you are, why you matter, and how deeply you are supported. What is meant for you is moving closer, guided by wisdom that never rushes and never fails. As you continue to remain present, a deeper sense of reassurance begins to settle within you. This is not something being added from outside. It is something being awakened from within. Your spirit recognizes this moment as familiar, as if it has been waiting for this calm reminder. Archangel Michael brings a quiet confirmation that you are not walking your path alone. Even when direction felt unclear, guidance was still active, shaping outcomes in ways you could not yet see. What once felt delayed was actually being prepared with care. God's guidance often arrives as peace before understanding. You do not need every answer right now. You only need the willingness to stay open. In that openness, clarity grows naturally, without pressure or confusion. You may feel a gentle release happening. Old worries loosening. Old expectations softening. This is alignment returning. When you allow yourself to stay aware, you create space for wisdom to move freely. Archangel Michael encourages you to trust the strength that feels calm rather than intense. True protection feels steady. True direction feels grounding. If something brings peace to your heart, it is guiding you closer to what is meant for you. God's plan does not rush you. It meets you where you are and lifts you gently forward. Every step you take with awareness strengthens your connection to purpose. Nothing meaningful is slipping away. Everything essential remains. Stay with this sense of steadiness. Let it remind you that your journey is unfolding with intention. You are supported in ways seen and unseen. And as this message continues, its meaning settles deeper, anchoring you in clarity, trust, and quiet confidence. As this message carries on, notice how your attention feels anchored rather than pulled. That steadiness is not accidental. It is a signal that your inner world is coming back into balance. When balance returns, direction becomes clear without effort. Archangel Michael stands with calm authority, reminding you that nothing aligned with divine purpose can be lost through awareness. What is meant for you responds when you choose presence. It recognizes the quiet readiness of your heart. God's guidance is moving gently through you now. It does not demand belief. It invites recognition. The sense of peace you are feeling is not emptiness. It is space being created for what truly matters to enter. You may realize that much of what once felt urgent no longer holds the same weight. This is not avoidance. This is wisdom. When your perspective shifts, priorities realign naturally. You begin to see what deserves your energy and what can be released without regret. Archangel Michael encourages you to trust this clarity. You are not becoming distant from life. You are becoming more aligned with it. Calm focus strengthens intuition. Stillness sharpens understanding. God's plan continues to unfold through moments like this, where awareness replaces distraction. When you remain attentive, guidance flows easily. You do not need to search for meaning. Meaning reveals itself when the mind quiets. Stay present with this unfolding awareness. Let it settle fully. You are supported in this moment. You are guided without force. And as this message moves forward, it continues to remind you that everything meant for you is responding to your calm, your trust, and your willingness to remain aware. A gentle certainty begins to form as you remain here, a knowing that does not need explanation. This is the kind of understanding that settles deep within, where doubt slowly loosens its grip and trust takes its place. Nothing is being demanded of you. You are simply being reminded. Archangel Michael offers a sense of inner strength that feels steady and grounded. This strength does not push or rush. It supports you quietly, reminding you that you are capable of moving forward with calm confidence. Even when the way ahead felt unclear, you were never without direction. God's presence works through moments of awareness like this. When you allow yourself to stay present, your thoughts soften and your heart becomes receptive. Insight flows naturally, without effort, without strain. What you need to understand arrives when you are ready to receive it. You may notice that your perspective is shifting. Things that once seemed heavy now feel manageable. Concerns that once filled your mind begin to fade into the background. This is not because they never mattered, but because you are learning where your true strength lies. Archangel Michael encourages you to honor this steadiness. It is a sign of alignment, a reminder that you are supported even in silence. You do not need constant reassurance to be guided. Guidance is already woven into your awareness. God's plan continues to move with patience and care. Nothing essential is being delayed. Nothing meaningful is being taken away. Each moment of calm presence brings you closer to clarity, closer to purpose, closer to trust. Remain with this feeling as it deepens. Let it anchor you fully. You are exactly where you need to be, held by guidance that is quiet, constant, and unwavering as this message gently continues its work within you. There is a deeper layer of calm unfolding now, one that does not depend on circumstances. This calm comes from recognition, from remembering that your life is guided by intention rather than chance. You are not holding this moment together. It is holding you. Archangel Michael's presence feels like reassurance without words. It reminds you that protection can be subtle, working quietly in the background while you continue forward. You have been guided through challenges before, often more smoothly than you realized at the time. That same guidance remains with you now. God's wisdom flows through awareness, not urgency. When you stay present, you naturally move in harmony with what is meant for you. Confusion fades when you stop forcing answers and allow understanding to arrive on its own. You may sense a quiet confidence rising. This is not arrogance. It is clarity. It is the understanding that you do not need to control everything to be safe. Trust is becoming stronger, replacing the habit of doubt. Archangel Michael encourages you to rest in this steadiness. You are allowed to feel secure. You are allowed to move forward without fear. Strength does not require tension. It grows best in peace. God's plan continues to unfold with patience. Each moment of awareness strengthens your connection to purpose. Nothing is slipping away. Everything that matters remains within reach, responding to your calm presence. Stay with this feeling as it settles fully. Let it remind you that guidance is constant, support is real, and your path is unfolding with quiet precision. This message continues not to rush you, but to anchor you deeper into trust, clarity, and inner strength. As this message continues, notice how your awareness feels steady, as if something within you has found its rhythm again. This steadiness is not fragile. It is rooted. It grows stronger the longer you remain present with it. Archangel Michael brings a sense of quiet guardianship, reminding you that guidance does not need to announce itself loudly to be real. Much of what protects and directs you works gently, shaping outcomes in ways that feel natural rather than forced. You are being supported even when you are not actively seeking support. God's presence moves through clarity and peace. When you allow yourself to remain aware, you naturally step into alignment. The noise that once distracted you begins to lose its influence. What matters rises to the surface with ease. You may feel a renewed sense of trust forming, not because everything is suddenly certain, but because you understand that certainty is not required for guidance to work. You are learning to move with calm assurance instead of constant questioning. Archangel Michael encourages you to honor this inner stability. It is a sign that your intuition is clear and responsive. When you listen inwardly, decisions become lighter and direction feels natural. God's plan unfolds through moments like this, where awareness replaces tension. Each calm breath, each moment of focus, strengthens your connection to purpose. Nothing essential is missing. Everything meaningful continues to align. Remain here as this message gently completes its flow. Let the calm settle fully into your awareness. You are supported without condition, guided without pressure, and moving forward with a quiet strength that continues to grow as you stay present. A quiet sense of assurance continues to deepen as you remain with this message. It feels less like listening and more like remembering something true about yourself. This is the space where doubt loosens and trust becomes natural. Archangel Michael brings a reminder that your path is not fragile. It has been strengthened by every experience you have lived through. Even moments that felt uncertain were shaping wisdom within you, preparing you to recognize peace when it arrives. God's guidance works through calm recognition. When you are present, you begin to notice how often things align without effort. The right thoughts arise gently. The right feelings settle without force. This is how clarity arrives when you allow it. You may sense a soft confidence growing, one that does not need to be defended or explained. This confidence comes from alignment, from knowing that you are moving in harmony with something greater than immediate circumstances. Archangel Michael encourages you to trust this feeling. It is not temporary. It is a sign that you are centered. When you move from this place, choices feel lighter and direction feels clear. God's plan continues to unfold steadily. It does not rush you or pressure you. It supports you through awareness and patience. Nothing meant for you requires struggle to reach you. Stay present with this calm understanding. Let it settle fully into your awareness. You are guided with care, protected with quiet strength, and supported in ways that continue to reveal themselves as you remain open and attentive. As you remain here, a gentle clarity continues to expand, like light filling a space that was always ready for it. This clarity does not rush your thoughts or demand conclusions. It simply allows understanding to rise at its own pace. Archangel Michael offers a steady reminder that guidance often feels like quiet confidence rather than sudden certainty. You are learning to recognize this confidence within yourself. It has been there through every season of your life, growing stronger each time you chose awareness over fear. God's presence flows through moments of calm attention. When you pause without resistance, insight naturally unfolds. You do not need to reach outward for reassurance. What you seek is already forming within you, responding to your openness. You may notice how your thoughts feel more organized now, less scattered. This is alignment taking place. When alignment returns, your energy follows what truly matters, and unnecessary weight begins to fall away on its own. Archangel Michael encourages you to move forward with this inner steadiness. You do not need to explain your peace or justify your trust. What is right for you will recognize you by the calm certainty you carry. God's plan continues to reveal itself gently, step by step, without pressure. Each moment of presence strengthens your connection to purpose. Nothing essential is missing. Everything meaningful is responding to your awareness. Stay with this sense of grounding as it settles completely. Let it remind you that you are supported, guided, and moving forward with a quiet assurance that continues to deepen the longer you remain present. There is a feeling of quiet completion beginning to form, as if the message is gently settling into place within you. Nothing needs to be added or rushed. This moment exists to help you recognize how grounded you already are. Archangel Michael's presence feels steady and reassuring, like a reminder that strength does not need to be loud to be real. You have carried more wisdom than you realize, and it has been guiding you even in moments where you question yourself. God's guidance continues to flow through calm awareness. When you remain present, you allow truth to rise naturally. There is no pressure here, only an invitation to trust what feels peaceful and clear within you. You may notice a quiet confidence now, one that does not depend on circumstances changing. This confidence comes from alignment, from knowing that you are supported even when life feels uncertain. It is a steady assurance that stays with you beyond this moment. Archangel Michael encourages you to carry this calm forward. Let it shape how you listen, how you decide, how you move ahead. When you act from steadiness, what belongs to you meets you with ease. God's plan continues to unfold gently, without force or urgency. Each moment of awareness strengthens your connection to purpose. Nothing meaningful is being withheld. Everything essential remains close, responding to your openness. As this message reaches its natural pause, allow the calm to remain with you. You are guided with care, supported with quiet strength, and moving forward with a clarity that will continue to grow long after these words fade. Even as these words continue, the calm you feel is not fading. It is settling deeper, becoming something you can return to whenever you choose. This calm is not created by the message. It is revealed by it. Archangel Michael offers a final sense of grounding, reminding you that guidance does not end when words pause. It continues through intuition, through quiet understanding, through the confidence that now feels natural rather than forced. You are learning to trust that inner steadiness. God's presence remains constant, beyond moments and messages. When you stay aware, you move in harmony with what is meant for you. You do not need to hold tightly to certainty. Trust flows more easily when you allow it to move freely. You may recognize that your heart feels lighter now. This is not because challenges disappear, but because you no longer carry them alone. Awareness has shifted how you hold your experiences, bringing balance where there was once tension. Archangel Michael encourages you to carry this clarity into what comes next. Let your choices be guided by peace. Let your steps be guided by trust. When you move from this place, you move with quiet strength. God's plan continues to unfold gently, meeting you where you are and guiding you forward without pressure. Nothing essential is lost. Everything meaningful continues to align with your awareness. Remain grounded in this feeling as you move on. The calm stays with you. The guidance stays with you. And the clarity you have touched here continues to support you, softly and steadily, wherever your path leads next. As this message nears its closing, take a moment to recognize how different your inner space feels now compared to when you began. There is more calm, more clarity, and a quiet sense of trust that did not need to be forced. This is not imagination. This is alignment settling into place. Archangel Michael offers one more gentle reassurance, reminding you that you are protected even when you move forward without certainty. Guidance stays with you beyond these words, woven into your awareness, steady and reliable. God's presence does not withdraw when the message ends. It continues through intuition, through peace, through the confidence you now carry within. As this message completes, allow the calm you feel to remain exactly where it is. Nothing needs to change. Nothing needs to be added. What mattered has already reached you in the quiet space you created by staying present. Archangel Michael leaves you with steady assurance, not as an ending, but as a continuation of guidance that now lives within your awareness. God's presence remains constant, moving with you through clarity, peace, and trust. You carry this grounding forward, knowing you are supported, protected, and aligned, even after the words fall silent.